There is immense power in giving that makes volunteerism an important aspect of mankind. It is by this giving that we get something that is invaluable and priceless. If you look around, you'll realize that volunteers are ordinary people, doing extraordinary work. They look like me, they look like you. They are superheroes but don't look like one.
Welcome to Me2 Kids Club channel. Starting today, we are embarking a very interesting journey with the in-depth conversation of our three pillars of the club: nature, adventure and volunteering. Today, we will have a conversation with Mr. Dilip Jain, who is lovingly called as Dilip Uncle by our kids. Apart from his journey with Me2 Kids Club from last 4 years, he is also associated with many voluntary projects which are creating social impact and ripple effect. Hello Dilip.
Hello Manisha.
So Dilip, tell us, how did you get into this volunteering and how was the first feel of it?
I grew up in Chaldo, South Mumbai, and as a child, my parents always involved us in some other volunteering activities. During college days, I volunteered in an NGO called Support, and that gave me further exposure. It was during these phases that I felt the joy of giving, because I could see that my small contribution was making a big difference in someone's life. But it was in 2004, while doing my MBA, that I got deeper insight into this subject, thanks to DOCC internships that we were supposed to do at SP Jain. We were supposed to stay 2 months in a rural NGO and share our learnings of management and in return learn about their way of life. It was for this project that I first went to Ladakh and my association with its beautiful landscape and people began. However, those 2 months in the lap of snow-clad mountain and on the bank of Indus River led to a realization that there is spirit of volunteering inside us, which when our soul experiences the joy of giving, the joy of sharing, the joy of loving and the joy of making a positive difference.
Volunteering. Why so much emphasis on it?
I think this is the first and probably the only step towards personal transformation and growth. In the process, we become. We cannot buy or bribe the process. Nature has designed us to be generous by heart. That's how sun is, that's how trees are, that's how mountain is. But our mind cheats us and our body hates it. We are brainwashed to be consumers, to be takers, to be hoarders. Given that the nature, the earth is finite, if everyone takes and not give, there is bound to be an imbalance, either socially or ecologically. This is at the root of all the suffering that humanity is facing today, and volunteering is a mechanism to balance the excesses with the shortages. Money can buy short-term happiness, but long-term happiness comes with your own will, determination, perseverance, passion, love and working.
So, can you share some more details about your project in Ladakh? Because our members would love to know what you are doing, as it would help them in the Me2 Club as well.
After my project in 2004 and 5, I used to visit Ladakh every other year to meet my friends and do a bit of my contribution. During one such visit in 2014 with my family, Sona was talking about the new initiatives and asked if I could help. The project was on freezing wasting winter water in form of huge cone of ice so that it can melt gradually and be of use when there is shortage of water. As the project evolved, so did my involvement. While the local team focused on execution on ground, I leveraged my relationships and strengths and helped with strategy, finance, procurement, stakeholder management, and even worked for application on Guinness World Records. Seeing the success of Ice Stupa Artificial Glacier project, and more so after the Rolex Award 2016, we conceived the idea of developing an alternative university for mountain development called Himalayan Institute of Alternatives Ladakh, to do many such projects which students can take to solve real life problems. I saw this as a great opportunity to give and to get. I took a voluntary sabbatical from my own business to work on this project full-time pro bono. I was among the first few to join this ambitious project, and the rest is history.
You mean you left your business for starting this project from scratch?
Yes, I did that. From managing business with dozens of employees and taking decisions worth crores, I switched gear to book tickets and take appointments. There was lots to do. I even started some of our short courses like Entrepreneurship Conference and Learnings from Ladakh for Children. In the process, I discovered that I complement Sonam in an amazing way. I could not add so much value working with 100 other MBAs in a corporate. It was for this long association and contribution that I was designated as founding member at the age of 37.
Now that we know your contribution over there, can you throw some light on your personal bonding with Mr. Sonam Vanchok and how it impacted you?
There is not a single word which can describe my relationship with him. He's my friend, philosopher, guide, mentor, and even a godfather. In the process, I got to know what an idealist is. His pure thinking, intelligent doing, and low living sets benchmark, a very high benchmark for even the tallest leader in the world. Each movement with him was a step forward and a step upward for me personally.
Generally, people work to earn a living. What do you earn from this volunteering?
Monetarily, nothing. But I always give importance to learning over earning. Earning come and go, but learning remains with me. I have developed a holistic view on many subjects, ranging from entrepreneurship to education to life. I come from an economy driven world, and in this process, I realized that there's a big hole, HOLE, in the hole, WHOLE, and we need to fix it.
We all know about Me2 Kids Club. You have started this to conduct the activities to expose our children to nature, adventure, and volunteering. These activities are not only fun, but they help to build characters of our children. So, a really big thank you to you, Dilip. But I know this is just a tip of an iceberg. Apart from your involvement in Ladakh and Me2 Club, what are the other volunteering initiatives that you are engaged in?
For past few months, I'm investing substantial part of my time in projects in and around Mumbai so that I can be more hands-on and make direct impact. I've co-founded Scarab Ideas where we handle budding entrepreneurs and provide mentoring support. I've been a member of New Acropolis International Organization for almost 5 years now, and that organization has provided me a strong foundation during the entire journey. In fact, I hardly work for money except for few consulting assignments that I do for SMEs. It is my wife who is taking care of substantial part of my business interest.
What are the challenges that one faced while volunteering? How does one prepare for it?
I would want people to come and volunteer and not drag them out. So I better skip this question. Life is full of challenges, but there are also the keys that we need to unravel and open the doors. I've experienced that when we work for a larger cause and selflessly, the entire universe supports us.
Dilip, you opened a lot of aspects of volunteering today. But before we end this lovely conversation, can you pass some beautiful message to our viewers who are watching this interview?
I think we all understand the need and importance of volunteering, but it's our own inertia and comfort that we avoid taking the first steps. We often calculate the returns before we make the investments. And I have seen this often in parents in Mumbai, where they want to send their children to Me2 Kids Club activity, but don't want to volunteer or contribute. As humans, we need as much spiritual well-being as physical or material well-being. In fact, I have one very easy formula which I've been practicing for many years, and I've been suggesting this to people that whatever is your age, contribute that much percentage of yourself to a cause, be it on education, environment, or entrepreneurship. So if you're 25 years of age, contribute 25% of yourself to a cause. That's the best way to do this. I would suggest to keep our personal expenses to the minimum. This not only reduces the pressure to earn more and be in the rat race without a purpose, but also gives us resources to take on adventures of life. And most importantly, it helps save Mother Earth.